it's not so much about winning or losing. It's about going out there, learning the game, fighting good fights, and being willing to keep going.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that you're explaining. I think that's something that anybody can take with their life, right? With business, it could be anything.
Oh, it's, without a doubt, it's persistence. I mean, my latest analogy, I love analogies,
sure,
was the number of failed Apollo missions before they actually, the America landed a man on the moon. It was just booster fail after booster fail, wasn't it? I mean, unmanned, thank God.
Sure,
but how many just went crashing into the moon?
Until you actually succeed.
Yeah, it's just a case of fail, review. It's no good just keep failing. If they'd have kept sending the same rocket into the moon, that's just painful.
Sure.
You
don't send the monkey 5 more times.
You have a look. You change your approach. You think what went wrong, you review it.
Okay.
So that's where the intelligence comes in, and then you have another go, and then it's just purely a case of.
And so what kind of this part of it is what's next for you? You're here now in Thailand. I see you training like an animal.
Yeah.
And do you want to maybe have another fight? Do you want to?
Not necessarily. I want to get as much as I can. From my trip here, you know, as a coach.
Sure.
So that when I go back, I mean, my grappling is still a lot stronger than my striking.
Sure.
So I want to be as well-rounded as I can as an MMA coach for my club back in Exeter. I'm poor specialists as well, but I take pride at during striking and maybe being their number 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The better my standard is, you know, the better it is for the club. Okay. So I'm trying, I'm just trying to get as much as I can from this trip and learn as much as I can, keep my mind open.
Yeah.
And help other people. I think that's the key. You know what I mean? It's
sure.
A lot of the things in my life, I can't dress them up as anything other than self-centeredness. Okay. You know what
sure.
I mean? Just purely self-centered, reckless, destructive behaviour. So now, you know, I'm all about trying to help people reach their goals.
Well, that's amazing. What I always want to try and bring here is something exciting, something that has a little education, but also on the same thing, maybe teach you something fun that you can use. So with that, I mean, it's an honor. One of the things that you had mentioned in there is that you used the technique over and over again after however many number of fights or any of those things. What you did is you used a jab, kind of a fake right, and then a judo throw, which was a hip throw. So what we're going to do is we'd like to show that to you and teach it to you. And I also talked to Andy, and he said, you know, this move is something that it's an aggressive forward motion, and I think that is something that you had mentioned, that moving forward in a street fight is one of your best successes. I think.
Yeah, for me as a grappler, it's essential that I close the gap.
Okay.
And that I get into grappling range so that I can use my strongest techniques. So I would either, from a self-defense point of view, that gives you have a little bit of leeway. You could possibly just take that step. You know what I mean? If your opponent hasn't engaged, you can maybe cut out the jab cross which you use to disguise that forward step
and take the
step. I mean that's something I did if I thought you know I was about to be assaulted as a doorman, as a policeman, I would just maybe take the step.
Okay.
And then I would just take myself into grappling range, then engage. If the guy's ready for you, if he's like, come and get it, and you're coming through this, now you can't just step forward like the mummy, can you?
Yeah.
Because you're going to get planted. So at that point, you need something to distract him. And I would use a jab cross, slightly out of range. The reason I would be slightly out of range would mean that I'd be slightly out of range myself.
Okay.
But close enough for him to have to think about it, for him to flinch, for him to think, is that going to hit or is it not? And in that time, I close the gap.
Well, then what we'll do is we'll kind of close this. I just want to say it's an honor. When I met you, and even when I did the pre-interview on this, there was so much more to your story, and it inspired me as a young man or as an older man, getting older at my age. I'm at that age where I don't know if I'm older or young yet.
I think we can describe as young.
Okay, let's stay young. How's that? So I would just like to just say it's been an honor, and to hear your story and to share your story, and I hope that each one of you guys and gals that listen to this, that you can always restart that engine again, and it's something that I've taken, and it truly is.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in.
So Andy Costello, I would say it from Thailand, Hakum Krap, and that's thank you in Thailand. So working a little bit on that.
If I could say thank you in English.
Yeah, there you go. So the next video, we'll go ahead and teach you the throw that he does. So thanks again, starbuckonthemove.net. See you guys later, Andy Costello.